Alrighty, our neighbors and welcome us back where winter crows go. Can I read? No. Last time we beat the game, we got the Yandere ending. I've been asked to get a better ending. So we will. We're just gonna start at the beginning. So we're just gonna do everything great and amazing. Feeling great. I'm actually feeling great. Really, I'm glad. Well, it's just... What's for you? I don't think I would have survived. Even... my frostbitten hands and all. Thank you so much. Mister. Sorry, it just caught me off guard. By the way, I should close without permission. There's kind of an emergency situation. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, you did what you had to do in that kind of situation. If anything, I'm actually really grateful, because otherwise I'd have probably gotten hypothermia. Worse. Much worse. I think it's a sigh of relief. Thank goodness. I believe he was worried. I was gonna think his actions... Oh, what I was gonna think was actually literally saved my life. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Totally. I would never diss the man. Cute, not gonna lie. What am I asking? You don't know what happened. I get caught in a snowstorm. Oh, right. What can I say? Stupid crow scared the hell out of me while I was driving. My car got a flat tire as a result. I see. It's quite unfortunate. Something weird. Anyway. Thought I'd ask for help, but you're literally the first person I've seen in the whole area. Which reminds me, I don't think we've introduced ourselves yet, right? True. It appears why is he suddenly so nervous? I'm getting nervous. Get introductions out of the way. I'm Aspen. Oh, what a pretty name.
I'm Crow.
Hi, Crow. Seriously? Ah. No wonder you made all your face. Don't worry, I'll limit the animal. I doubt anyone who has a job that requires wearing a lab coat is actually stupid. Mostly anyway. Not that he needs to know that. I know. I'm only expecting you to hear my name in quite that manner. I bet. Okay, it's nice to meet you, Crow. Pleasure's all mine. That is nice. I could ask him if he knows how far I am to Frostbit Town. I'm going to overstay my welcome after all. Can I ask you something? For my manners, I still haven't offered you anything to drink. Oh, it's okay, I don't want to impose. Nonsense, I finally have a guest. Finally. Go ahead and prepare some chaga tea. It's very good for the cold weather. Thank you. I have no idea what chaga is. But he seems to know what he's talking about, so... Would you like some meat as well? Shine out, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Yeah, I'm sure to do that. Anyway. Put it up, put it there. That sounds wonderful.
Excellent.
Thank you so much for this, I appreciate it. My pleasure. It's been a while since I last cooked for someone. I'm excited to know what you think. Aw, it's really sweet of him. Can't wait. By the way, is there anything you can't eat? Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good with anything.
Alrighty.
Right away from me in the living room, right next to the kitchen. Guess there are many doors the hallway has. Makes sense. The cabinet doesn't seem like it from the outside. Weird. Yeah, gotcha. Wow. There's a lot of books. Let's look at a scientist. Close the part at least. Cozy too. That's surreal knowing how cold it is outside. I'm quickly wandering around the room for a couple minutes. I decided to sit on one of the couches. Gosh. I would probably throw myself out of the seat cushion a few more times for good measure. So comfy. I wonder if it's tailor-made. Or it's just sold in Silvering Town. Normally aren't as comfortable as this one. Well, I want to call it Willow, in any case. It looks really inviting. With my boots to feel the fire protection on my feet. Let's ask first. I really want to, but I should probably ask first. It's not my house after all. So inviting though. Something on your mind? She smiles at me while holding a tray with a bunch of stuff. God, how long was I with my head in the clouds? I didn't even hear him come in. Sorry, I was just thinking. The carpet looked really comfortable.
I see.
That's so. You can rest your feet on it if you want to. Really? You're my guest. Thank you. It's so soft. Your face is priceless. I'm happy to see him relax now. Alright. Pancakes. Let me pick up a fork and give them a taste. Fluffy texture of the pancakes combined with the juiciness of the berries. And the floral and sweet taste of the honey sets me right to heaven. So good. I'll probably slip out of my mouth before you finish swallowing. Can't help it. Freaking amazing. Looks like someone was hungry. It's embarrassing. What am I, a kid? Sorry about that. Got me too excited. Nothing to be sorry about. Don't have you like them so much. You're fantastic. I never had honey this good. What type of honey is it? It's spring wildflower honey. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, isn't it wonderful how the flavor and color can change so much depending on what time of year is harvested? Definitely. Those deposit the flowers the bees collect the nectar from. That's so cool. I'd like to try other types of honey. I've got the chocolate tea though. Warm me right up. I take the mug of chocolate tea and rest my cheek on the ceramic. It's warm and has an earthy aroma. I've never had chocolate tea before, but it doesn't smell like anything I've ever tasted. What fruit or herb does this come from? Curious, aren't we? Like a type of mushroom that grows in the bark of birch trees. A little hard to find. You need to be careful not to confuse it with nishaga. But it's worth the search. It's very good for you. Wow, that's kind of cool.
Right? Nature is amazing.
Nature is amazing. Sure is. I'm not trying to kill you, that is. I want to tip of the mood. It's happy. I helped myself by taking a sip of tea. I was shocked on the unexpected taste. So bitter. Oops, forgot to mention that.
Here, have some sugar, Snowflake.
Snowflake? You're gonna get a nickname too. Thanks, Jewel. I wasn't expecting that. It doesn't seem to mind though. It looks happy. How cute. Add 2 teaspoons of sugar and stir. Better? Thank you. Maybe the bitter taste will grow on you with time. Who knows? I wonder if the natural fruit store near me sells chocolate tea. Reminds me. I'm a nature scientist, Crow. Curious about me, aren't we? Maybe. Like your honesty.
Something like that. I prefer to call myself an environmental researcher.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Do you have anything you specialize in?
Well, nature is pretty vast, so I study a bit of everything. Plants, animals, ecosystems. But right now, I'm researching partial migration in certain animals.
Partial? This tells me you have more questions. Yeah, me. Partial migration, which as the name suggests, a phenomenon where only some individuals of certain species move from one region to another, while the rest stay put. See? Like how some birds migrate because of the winter? Exactly. For some reason, the animals who don't migrate during the winter tend to be the same ones who don't migrate the following year and so forth. Intriguing, isn't it? It really makes you want to know why. That's a bit ironic, but I'm actually focusing on crows right now. What could I say? It's a duty. I better do the research justice then. I wonder, was the crow I saw on the road a partial migrator or not? What about me? Why don't you tell me more about yourself? Was you not gonna laugh?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Me too. Okay. To be honest, I need a break. The job back home is really stressful, to say the least. I don't know when the last time I took a vacation was. A real vacation. It's a day off, you know. I would start to fidget with my fingers. It's always like, this is urgent, or I need you to be online, or Jimmy screwed up again, and now we gotta do overtime. Every day at every hour, everywhere is pure chaos. I bend forward. It's just to escape. I wear my head in my hands. I'm stuck all the time. There's no point in anything. I'm living to work and not working to live. Like, here for an indefinite amount of time. I'm not thinking about anything. Pretty much what I did. Partially anyway, because I only took 1 week off. God, what am I saying to a stranger? Sorry. Got a bit overwhelmed for a second. It's alright, Snowflake. I think it's good that you're letting it all out. You're so sweet. I almost want to cry. I feel too embarrassed about being so vulnerable to a person I barely know. I'm sorry for thinking this, but it's so right to talk to him. Feels like I'm being listened to for the first time. Like he actually cares. Even if he doesn't know me.
I'm not sure why you thought I was going to laugh, though. What I see is a very hard-working person who's clearly not being appreciated and needs to relax.
And probably be a little pampered too. I think you're right taking the week off. In fact, you should have probably asked for more. Thanks. I'm sure Crow noticed my voice breaking, which isn't that to say anything. Probably out of kindness. Why don't you tell me more about this vacation of yours? Where are you planning to go? Oh, right. Well, I actually wanted to ask you about that before. Is Prospect Town too far away from here? Say Prospect Town? Yeah, I was looking for places to visit that were good for relieving stress. Not beaches, mind you. Something to actually let frustrations out. Researching, I found a bunch of articles saying how skiing was really good for all that. Then, let's just say I chose a place that was furthest away from home. I feel like I was generally going on a trip. Bit of a thrill seeker, are you? No. I mean, not really. But I guess I need a bit of excitement to take my mind off things.
Is that so? How curious.
The smell should be illegal. And by the way, to answer your last question, Prospect Town is around this area. Really? Yeah. What? Coming? It's a few hours away by car, unfortunately. Oh. There's a bus that takes you there, though. The bus stop isn't far from here. And again, the snowstorm yesterday did quite a number on the roads. It'll probably take a while until the snow is removed. They will most likely have to repair the damage, too. Do you know how much time it'll take until the buses resume their usual route? Week, I'm assuming? Shit. It was my vacation. I'll have to stay in the area then. There are hotels. Are any around here, Crow? Hotels? I don't think so. How many people come visit the area? They don't. Not during winter, anyway. What does that mean? For Prospect, this village, it doesn't have any real attractions per se. Not to mention, only about 11 people live here. Farmers and people with summer vacation homes, to be more precise. Well, and me. Wait, this is a rural area? More so in the other seasons. It's mostly deserted during the winter, since this village is not well suited to shelter cattle, such harsh weather conditions. It's likely the reason why this village is called Winter Hollow. Winter Hollow. My voice keeps catching. It's kind of cool, but also a bit ominous.
A bit similar to partial migration, don't you think?
It mentions it. It must be why I saw no one on my way here. We know the truth. We've always known the truth. Pretty sure for us we get to a hotel in town, but... what am I supposed to do then? Say anything for a while. It's probably the unluckiest break I've had in a long time. Getting it flat and having no replacement for it, getting my gloves, and going to such a cold place. Get caught in a snowstorm in a village that's pretty much deserted, save for one person. There's something. Get lucky on my side for once. Burnout is the fucking worst. Can't even take a vacation properly. I was the first one to break the silence.
Why don't you stay here for a few days?
Did I hear him right? Why do you look so surprised? Considering there aren't many alternatives. I think it's a good idea, don't you think? I'd love to stay. I'll make you so uncomfortable. Really? I'd love to. That's great. Maybe it's a bit silly, but to be honest, I've always wanted to spend a vacation in a log cabin. I mean, just look at them. Not yours. It's not freaking cool. Oh, but don't worry, I'll definitely do it again. Sorry about that. Oh, way too enthusiastic over there. Don't be sorry. I just be overjoyed that you left my cabin and want to stay. These guys must so infectious. I want myself to pick for joy as well. Because I have a roommate now. A cabin mate, rather. Thank you, girl. I mean it.
We're going to have so much fun you'll never want to leave.
Stop teasing me like that. Or I might just believe you. I'll go wash the dishes. I don't have to. I poem at him before he finishes his sentence. Nope. Already let me stay in your home for a whole week. All I could do is help you with the dishes and a few other things. Alright. Good. We'll be right back. There's the dirty mugs, plates, and teapot on the tray. And I head back to the kitchen.
I wasn't joking before, Snowflake.
I'm working on it. Day 2. Waking up for one of the best night's sleep I've ever had. I should have cleaned myself up in the restroom. God, Pro has so many spare toothbrushes. It makes sense that you would need to supply yourself with a whole bunch of stuff if you live in the woods. Can't really make a quick trip to the grocery store, can you? Let's take ours at the cabin, though. Maybe it's everything delivered. Farmers probably sell him some stuff, too. Nah, who knows? If I'm presentable enough, I make my way to the kitchen. Greeted with the smell of rice cooking on the stove. I've gotten of Crow's masterful skill cutting the veggies at a ridiculous speed. I'm not caught him just yet, or he might cut himself by accident. I want him in my head to the other room. Crow noticed the V stopped dead in his tracks. Oh! He leaves in after the counter and approaches me. Good morning, Aspen. I better go wake you up. Morning. Oh, this feels a little like deja vu. A little like deja vu, don't you think? We spoke to each other like this yesterday, too. I was thinking the same thing. Perhaps this will become something of a daily ritual for us. This will be ready in a little bit, by the way. Wait, lunch? I went to sleep earlier than usual, but still. relax me that much? It feels like a log. It's the effect of the... Please, I'll say it. Log cabin. It's terrible. Well, you laughed, didn't you? Cheeky buster. Yeah, whatever. Honestly speaking, no lot of stress yesterday. Still wonder you slept so much. If anything, it's a good thing. Bet your job doesn't let you rest very well. No wrong there. Anyway, didn't hope with the food.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Almost done. Remember by setting the table in the living room if you want. Sure, I'll go ahead and do that then.
Thank you.
I'll set the table later. I wait for Crow by sitting on the two-seater couch. Not for long. The arranged bookshelf in the corner of the room catches my eye once again. All of them are hardcovers. All of them have spines with no titles. A little worn out and faded, but not to the point where you can say they're old. These are they were read several times. I gotta lie, I'm really curious about his collection. What's he like to read? I changed my mind to checking out. Grab a rush book from one of the shelves. Oh, the vibrant color. We have seen all of this. Good to say, go clean. No, he said I should feel at home, but for some reason, I kind of feel like I invaded his privacy. Thanks for waiting, Snowflake. Especially with my hands. What's wrong? Hi, Crow. I like to order your books without permission.
Don't worry about it.
Feel free to read any books you like. I feel like I'm research-oriented, though. I'm sure you'll find Wait. Curiosity, which one did you pick? That one. What are the only red hardcover on the shelves? None of the others were red, so it made me curious. Okay? Just Andy. Now I'm supposed to read it? I'm so... No, you're fine. Not bad. Not that, honestly, just... research book. It's to be written by yours truly. Oh! Still a work in progress, though. Keep working on it this week. It's really cool, Pro. Hope it goes well.
Thank you.
Can't help but wonder, though. The writing for research books normally that intense. He's just passionate about his work. By the way, if you're interested, I can show you some of my favorites later. Many of the books have taught me a lot. Taught me a lot of what I know today. Reference to especially brilliant scientists throughout history. Sure, that'd be nice. I have to ask though, how do you tell these apart? Nothing rather than the spines or even on the front. It's just a number and a symbol, a sign, but depending on the topic. To keep them organized in this manner, the textless hardcovers look more aesthetic and neat. Oh, you're certainly dedicated, that's for sure. Never thought of it that way, but I guess you have a point. I'll do that with my own bookshelves, though. Too annoying to keep track of what's what. Let's see, shall we? The places are lodged on top of the placemats I previously set on the wooden table. Mandabadoo! Good, I love salmon rice. You do? I'm so glad. Should remember that. I see no more time. Before I end up salivating all over my clothes. I wolfed down the meal with gusto. Every flavor is so rich. Smoky juicy salmon, the fluffy buttery rice. All to keep the smile off my face. I love food. That's delicious. Happy success then. Hell yeah. Fish eating, Crow started piling dishes as if it was the most natural thing in the world. Good Crow. Did you remember what I said yesterday? I'll take care of that. He looks to the side, but he doesn't let go of the dishes. I'd have plan B. We don't have to wash them right away. Can we talk a little more? Oh, definitely. He finally sits back down on the sofa. He told me I should relax. Did not see the irony. What did I talk about? We talked a lot about me yesterday. Just knowing more about this place. On TV. And the news could tell me some Oh, but the weather is such. Go reach with his hands. Sorry, Snowflake. I don't really watch TV anymore, so I didn't bother to bring one when I moved here. I admit I miss watching Ned Talks in Nature Planet. It's okay. I'm pretty much the same in that regard. No one watches TV anymore than Netflix and the streaming services. I never hurts to ask, am I right? It's true. Also, you moved here. You fooled me all along. And you're actually a city boy? I'm in my 30s, so hardly a boy. And frankly, I don't know much about the city either. You're from a village that's west of Winter Hollow. Don't tell me Frostwick Town. Frostwick is a beautiful place to live, but no. We're from a village called Veritas Falls, further to the west. Pretty name, what kind of place is it? For Brace, I contact his size. This is the back of the seat as the horse is up with the sofa's arm before resting his chin on his hand. A little boring, to be honest. Not much to do. Let's see. Feels a bit comfortable. Let's change the topic. Wait, I know you said you have a TV, but what about Wi-Fi? I know you said you have a reception on my phone, but maybe I can connect to your Wi-Fi. Well, it looks to me as if I'd grown 3 heads. Wild Rye? Definitely not a city boy. Some things have difficult names, alright. I'm worried about nature names are even more complicated. So, of course a nature nerd would say that. But don't worry about it. Back to the topic. Wi-Fi is a wireless connection to the internet. Very convenient, but I guess it's not really necessary if you only have one device. You don't have internet either, right? Sorry. I do know what it is, though. It's just not really for me. I'm very good for that kind of technology. What I'm willing to do is have an electric generator. It's okay. Sure, it is convenient, but I think it's really admirable that you're very hands-on with the research. I think I wish we left addicted to social media and otaku culture. Right. There's just so many things you can see for yourself. A red text from the internet doesn't hit quite as hard as feeling texture of paper in your hands. Well, $12. Me too. When we knew it, it was already evening. We spent most of the day talking about various topics. So I'm getting more and more interested in course research. I think I could help you with it. You can go outside and observe nature and forage for stuff. Or to accompany me. Kidding, it's within a lifetime opportunity. Lots of people go skiing, but not everyone can say that they've been studying winter ecology. A bona fide specialist. Well, I certainly wouldn't mind. It'd be nice to finally have some company. There are things books can't teach. You have to see for yourself. We'll have to go tomorrow morning. The days are much shorter after all. It's already turned dark. That's totally fine. I don't want to be alone in the dark either way. Just like given how I got caught in a snowstorm 2 days ago. Getting a bit chilly. Make some tea. Let me wash the dishes first. Bro right by my side. With the plate, then take him to the sink. This is a bit queasy, make you wash the dishes. You're a guest. Come on, it's no big deal. You never divided household chores with anyone? Not really. I managed by you for most of my life. I know his experience is probably not the same as mine. I know it, and yet I don't feel like I can relate. I feel lonely. Lonely? Lonely, huh?
Not anymore.
I bent out to grab the broken pieces. Intentionally, I cut upon my hand in my haste. Kid, I just got hit with the frostbite too. Aspen, I broke your—
I don't care about the stupid plate!
I waited for an answer, grabs my wrist, and puts my hand in the faucet. I'm still bleeding. With vigor and precision, I glanced at my head with green herbal soap. That's how I no such of red. As he calmed down a little, he no longer bit his teeth. He doesn't let go of my hand. Bro, I think I'm right now if you let go.
No, not yet.
Dare interrupt him again. So I stare at him while he gets a hold of the first aid kit. A small round container. Don't worry, it won't sting. Lifts the lid, draws the figure of creamy ointment, and rubs it over the wound. A minty fragrance. Finally covers it with gauze. Be more careful, won't you? Not that big of a deal. I mean, yeah, I'll be more careful. That's a good bean. You should tell him I got hurt because he caught me off guard in the first place. Mr. Crow, you make some tea, yeah? I'll make us some tea. Alright, great. Ready to get me out of this awkward conversation.
Nothing will come between us.
I thought I was making the right choices. A person, no animal. Not even a pesky wound.
I'll make sure of it.
Day 3. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.